Right guys, we're back here in beautiful nature, surrounded by completely peace, you can say, and some animals. We're back, and I promised myself that I was gonna record another video, which I'm doing right now, so I'm actually fulfilling my promise. And I just got actually out of the sauna, got away from the gym. Previous video, as you guys saw, I ran like 10 kilometers today. It was not really a good, you can say, running day, because my aim was to run 21 kilometers and I only did like 10. So there was a lot of improvement there, but I wanted to basically just sit here and absorb the nature around me and just like talk about a subject which I find very interesting, and hopefully you guys can like a little bit relate to me. I've got my tea right here. We keep the flow going. So the video that I want to talk about, like the topic that I want to talk about in today's video, is the thing that I got wrong on self-improvement. And basically what happens is that I got on this path like since 2020, right? So like 5.5 years right now. I got basically on this path to like improve myself, which basically, like the name implies itself, you're gonna be on self-improvement, so you're gonna improve yourself. I don't really like the term self-improvement. I feel like it's overused. It's not really like, you're not really improving yourself anymore. You're just labeling things. You can call it whatever you want. Like I prefer to call it like self-inquiry work, self-actualization work, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's just like you improving yourself, and that's what it basically comes down to. It's not like rocket science, whatever. Basically what happened is that on this journey, on this like 5.5 years journey, guys, I've been on this journey for a long time. I've seen both sides of the spectrum. I lost the touch a little bit with myself, because the genuine reason why I started was to literally like basically like fall in love with myself again and actually improve myself where I could in all domains of life with like the genetic potentials that I have within me. But somewhere along the line, I started to like get this idea in my mind. It was back in like 2023, 2024. In order to like to get the thing that you want, you have to like suffer a lot to get that thing, which is in itself, you can say, is a true statement. It depends, of course, on how you look at it and what you define as truth. But if you genuinely like want to achieve something, whether it's like good physique, like with self-improvement, like going to the gym, like doing something with academics, going to university, or any like other type of endeavor that you're like trying to pursue, it's genuinely like you have to like a little bit suffer. Like you have to like suffer in the process to actually get the thing that you want, because it's just not easy. You have to learn new skills, and there's not gonna be some like, it's not gonna be like always pleasant, right? I'm currently reading a book from Naval Ravikant. I hope I pronounced his name right. And he basically, the main message you can say in this book, I'm already like on page 50 in one day. I really like the book. And basically the main idea in this book is to like make yourself a product, right? Basically find what you see as play, what like work is for others, right? So you can say, the reason why I say this is because you can maybe find something that you like doing and it's not really work to you. Like for example, me recording this video, this is not work. I don't really see this as work. It's more like a hobby. I like genuinely talking in front of a camera. So you can say it's my competitive advantage, you can say, than like other people and stuff. The reason why I once again say this is because you don't always have to suffer to get to that thing, because you can also implement a lot of joy into your life without suffering to get that thing, right? But generally, when we're talking about like not in a physical sense, but also in a mental sense, you have to like, in the process, you have to like suffer a little bit to get to that thing. It's like a character development, you can say. But what tend to happen in 2023 and 2024, I started to get this idea a little bit too much in my head. So I started to suffer a little bit too much, if you understand what I'm talking about. So I started to like freak out on little things. I like started to over plan a lot, like over strategize a lot. Back in the days, I was reading 33 Strategies of War, which is a book from Robert Greene, and I got like into a lot of like strategy, Napoleon and stuff, and I wanted to like detail every single thing in my life to the point of like logic, which in itself is not really bad. It depends on, of course, how you look at it, but it can be applied like very, you can say, in a negative way if you do it for a very long time. You don't take a break and look at it for what it is, right? So I started to do that back in like 2023, 2024, and it started to literally like worsen my life, you can say, because it was then not about me, it was about the thing that I wanted to get from myself. I did not really see it as a journey, you can say. I saw it more as a cope in order to get an advantage, and in the process of like your journey, you can say, you always like win and somebody else like loses. And to be honest, I don't really like that idea, because I was like such in a mindset of like the 33 Strategies of War. I started to go with it and actually did it, and actually genuinely like went my way with it, you can say. I'm getting a little bit distracted because people are like here and stuff, so I'm gonna put my camera here. So I started to get into this flow stage, you can say, in this state of being that the now doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the future, because you have to plan for the future. You have to over strategize. Like what happened was I became not only miserable, but I did not even achieve the things that I set out that I was going to achieve. Then I thought to myself, okay, let's go back to the drawing board, right? Let's see what I was doing wrong. And then I came to the realization after like months of research, like this is genuinely not like a thought that I had like months of genuine research, you can say, into my own life of what went wrong in the past, and like using literal like logic to figure this shit out, I came to the conclusion that yeah, it was because you denied the journey, you denied the process, you focused solely on the future. And if you focus solely on the future, it's just not gonna happen. Like, it's maybe it happens, but like you've wasted so much time of the journey, and you wasted so much like time, you can say, on the destiny, that when the destiny comes, journey is over. Like, you've only got pleasure for like maybe even a day or like a week or something, then it's gone. And like you've neglected years of development of the journey because you were so focused on the prize. You neglected the present moment. That is basically the reason why I wanted to make this video. Is the one thing that I got wrong on self-improvement, you can say, of this self-inquiry work, is that I got focused so much on the details and so much on the finish line that I forgot about the present moment. Like, I stopped like talking to my parents and shit because I was always in my room like working on my university shit and stuff, and like wanting to build this YouTube channel, wanting to like build other businesses, that it got a little bit too much, you can say. And that is when I like, we can say, collapsed a little bit. I got like, you can say, a little bit of burnout, but that's the reason why I can like come in front of a camera and talk about this, because I've seen both sides of the spectrum. I've seen the good and I've seen the bad. Even though those things are as well subjective, we can say that from a bad perspective, which is my own, if you only like focus on the destiny, if you only focus on what you can do in the future, you will miss out on a lot of potential in the now. You will miss the present moment. Hold on, guys, I've got to show you this. Yo, bro, what are you doing? The entire point of this video, my friend, is to, if you're on this like self path that I was on, which is like the improvement path, what you want to do is you want to be as present as possible. You want to enjoy the journey as much as possible. That's why I like the book from Naval so much, because it literally, like, it's not like the grind 24/7. It's more basically like a chill outlook to life, where you say, yeah, I like the thing that I'm doing, I'm passionate about it, hopefully I'm gonna make myself a product, basically personal branding, and I'm gonna do something with it. What you want to do, basically the advice that I'm giving to myself, I'm getting a little bit distracted to the things around me. Maybe it's not a good choice to actually make a video outside, but we keep going. Don't focus on the destination, for the destination is not yet decided. The destination in itself is a journey. So you can sit here and do like all of the things like inside of like the gym and like the work stuff, and you don't really take the time to like look at it from a broader perspective, look at it from a higher perspective, and also like enjoy yourself outside of those realms, then you can say you're up for success. Even if you achieve the thing, it's not enough, because you always want to have more. And the basic advice that I wanted to give in this video, the basic lie of self-improvement, what a lot of people think, because I've been through this, through the experience, is to save everything for, you can say, the future. But the future does not yet even fucking exist. There is no a set of outcomes. There is only like the now. And that is what you have to like literally come in terms with. So if you're like living in this lifestyle of, yeah, I'm just like focus on the future so much, then you will not only miss out the present, but you will just feel way worse even when the rewards come. That's basically the message of this video. This is basically the lie that I've lived by. It's like you have to also enjoy yourself outside of it. Like you have to also like look back a little bit. For myself, for example, 5.5 years on this journey, like I look back at myself where I started and where I am right now, even not even like physique wise and stuff, but like mentally, spiritually, financially, everything, like intellectually, I'm like a completely different person. It's like this character development that gives life purpose. And sometimes you have to like sit down a little bit and think back to the past, you can say, and see where you started. And that is when this self-love starts again, because then you can see, oh shit, I came basically from nothing and I'm making shit happen now. Like I'm genuinely putting the work in, and I'm like happy with myself now, not because of the person I want to become in the future, but because of the person that I am right now. That character development gives like purpose in all realms of life. It's like genuine fun to see that. So that's the message I want to give in this video, is to not focus on the future, focus on the now, and sometimes take a break from this work and gym grind, you can say, and appreciate like the path that you're on. Appreciate like how far you've come actually. Appreciate even how far you're gonna go. You don't know that yet, of course, but appreciate like how far your journey is still going, and it's gonna go. Appreciate both sides of the spectrum, my friend. Don't just focus on the future, because the future does not yet exist. The only thing that exists is the now. So if you attack it on a daily basis and you let tomorrow for what it is, I'm not saying don't plan and stuff, because I do that as well, but you just let tomorrow or the week after for what it is, and you focus on what you can do now in the present moment today. You're just gonna live a better life, because you're gonna enjoy the journey, you're gonna enjoy the ride, you're gonna enjoy the apprenticeship. Like Robert Greene talks about in his book Mastery. I feel like it's a book you should read. It's a very good book, to be honest. So stop focusing on the future, focus on the now. And basically the advice that I'm giving right now, this is the advice that I would have like loved I had back when I was like 19 and stuff. So two years ago, 1 to 2 years ago, and not really focus on the future, but focus on the now. Because even if you get the rewards, it's not the same because you've missed out on the journey for years. And the reward may last for like a day, and then you want even more things. And what tends to happen then is you start to focus on another destiny, on another like reward. And you may get that again, but once again, you've like wasted another journey because you're not focused on the present moment. You focus on the reward that you can get out of it. The reason why I make these type of videos is, to be honest, I don't really care about the reward that I can get. It's basically just a passion of mine. That's the reason why I record the videos. I don't really care about the results. I don't really care about the views. Of course, once again, like I said in my previous video, it's nice to have the views and stuff, but it's not my main priority. My main priority is to like literally see this channel as a diary and to like literally give my message to the world. If somebody listens, then somebody listens. That's it. My job is done. My purpose is fulfilled. So I'm still gonna like enjoy the nature year round. It's beautiful, man. I'm gonna absorb in peaceful nature. And another thing that I want to say before ending this video, your peace should not be negotiable, my friend. If somebody or something is disturbing your peace, you should get rid of it as soon as possible, because your peace is all you have, my friend. If you lose your peace, it's over. Have a good day, my friend.